Sai सर्वेश्वर भगवान की जय। गंगा मैया की जय। गौ माता की जय। धरती माता की जय। धर्म माता की जय। हर हर महादेव। Please everybody close your eyes and offer this beautiful prayer to the divine. आइए आंख बंद करके प्रभु से प्रार्थना करें। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। आदरणीय साध्वी आभा सरस्वती जी।
इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे। दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे। हर बुराई से बच के रहिए हम, हर बुराई से बच के रहिए हम। जितनी भी दे भरी जिंदगी दे, बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण। हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण। फूल खुशियों के बाटे सभी को, फूल खुशियों के बाटे सभी को। सबका जीवन ही बन जाए मधुवन हो, अपनी करुणा का जग तू बहाते। कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे, हमसे भूल कर भी कोई शक्ति हमें देना दाता,
मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना।
असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। शांति शांति शांति।
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय। ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत इषवे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः। ज्ञात इषु शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः। शिवा शरव्याया तपतया नो रुद्रमृडया। या ते रुद्र शिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी। तया नस्तनुभाषन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीनी। या विषुं गिरिशन्तहस्ते विभर्ष्यस्तवे। शिवां गिरित्रतां कुर्माणि पुरुषं जगत्। शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छावदामसि। यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मकुं सुमना असत्। अध्यवोचदधिवक्ता प्रथमो दैव्यो विशक्। अहीगश्च सर्वाज्ञं भयन् सर्वाश्च यातु धान्यः। असव्यस्तां नो अरुण उत बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः। ये चेमागुं रुद्र अभितो दिक्षु श्रिताः सहस्रशो वैशागुं मेढयीमहे। असव्यो वसत्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः। उदैनं गोपा अदृशन्न दृशन्नुदहार्यः। उदैनं
Param Puja Babaji, Param Puja Swamiji. Our family from across India and across the world. What a joy, what a blessing, what a gift to be together here on the holy banks of Mother Ganga. Ganga is formed through a series of what we call prayags, the confluence, the coming together. And so in Rudra Prayag, we have the Alakananda and Mandakini come together. And then that confluence comes together and meets the Bhagirathi in Dev Prayag, forming the Ganga that is here. But here today, as I sit here, I feel that we have another Prayag, another divine confluence of Ganga. The coming together, the Prayag of the stream of Satya Sai Baba and the stream of Parmarth. And this sacred Prayag, this sacred confluence here is one I feel confident in saying, I'm sure it makes Mother Ganga very happy. As we sit here, as we truly bathe and soak in her blessings, in her grace, in her presence, it's so important for us, especially those of us who have come from far and are here just a few days and then we go back, to remember that our moments here, whether they're minutes or hours or days or weeks, or even if they're years, to remember it's not just a holiday, but it's actually an opportunity for a holy day. And to make every day a holy day from the blessings and the grace that we're given here. And along with the blessings and the grace that are showered upon us, that make the minute holy, the hour holy, the day holy, the life holy, are the lessons that guide us and remind us of how we live our lives. And Puja Swamiji always says, Mother Ganga, she flows and flows and flows with no hesitation. Ganga never wakes up in the morning and says, I don't think so. I'm not in the mood today. No expectation. She's not expecting anything from us. As Puja Babaji today said so beautifully, she blesses you whether you do her Aarti and pray. She also blesses you when you dump your trash in her. She has no expectation. Our sisters and brothers, our hundreds of millions of sisters and brothers living downstream, of course, have an expectation that you're not going to dump your trash in her and cause their sickness and death. But Ganga blesses all. No hesitation, no expectation, no discrimination. Doesn't matter if you're white or black or Hindu or Muslim or Christian or Jewish or atheist. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. Doesn't matter your caste or your socioeconomic status. No discrimination. No vacation. Ganga's not waiting for 5 p.m. on Fridays. Ganga's on all the time. And if as we sit here and we bathe in her blessings and her grace and her presence, if we also take those lessons, that message, then as we go back, we're really able to not just have beautiful memories of our holidays turned holy days, but we're actually able to turn every day of our lives into a holy day for ourselves and also for all of those around us. As we were speaking earlier today, the truth is a magnet. Love is a magnet. And these blessings of Mother Ganga, when you go back with them, you become not just someone who had a great holiday, a great holy day, but you become an ambassador of Mother Ganga. You carry forth with you that grace, those blessings, those teachings, and you become a blessing for all. Because those of us who are here have been called here. As I always say, you don't get to just book a ticket and show up. You can do that anywhere else in the world, but to get to the banks of Mother Ganga, you actually have to be called here. And there's a lot of people who in their lifetimes will never make it. But we can carry those blessings, carry that grace, carry that presence into your cities, into your countries, into your neighborhoods, into whomever you meet, wherever you go. You can carry that divine wetness of Ganga. The wetness of your body will dry, but the wetness of your heart doesn't have to. The wetness of your being doesn't have to. Allow your bath, your dive, your dip to be deep enough that you're so wet inside with Ganga that it never dries. And wherever you go, you bring that divine Ganga to all. And that is the blessing, the grace. That is why we gather here each night for this sacred yagna and Aarti ceremony. It's not just about coming together in a ritual, but it's about actually experiencing the divine within ourselves. It's about connecting with that divine by any religion, any language, any culture, any race, it doesn't matter. But in this sacred place, through these sacred rituals, to really connect with the divine within. Because when that happens, you start to be able to see the divine wherever you go. In everyone you meet, in every corner you look, when that connection is so deep inside, as you move through your world, you're able to see that divine in everyone and everything, which makes your entire life service, makes your entire life love, makes your entire life divine truth. And that is the gift and the grace of being here together. We've been given so much, brought here, given the grace, given the blessings. It's now up to us to dive in them, bathe in them, drink them, make them us, so that as we go out into the world, we carry all of that with us. Today, as we are all draped in the beautiful color of orange, some of us because it's all we wear, and many of us because today is a special day. As we're draped in this color of oneness, this color of the sun, the rising and setting sun who, like Mother Ganga, gives to all. As we're draped in the color of fire, the color of sacrifice, the color of burning that within ourselves that keeps us from being one with God. As we're draped in this color, we remember also a very special 16 days of holiday that is being run by the United Nations in honor of women all over the world. And for 16 days, the United Nations is running a campaign called Orange the World, which I love because of all of that, which orange actually in our tradition, in our spiritual tradition of what orange actually symbolizes. And they've chosen the color. I don't know whether they knew the Indian spiritual tradition of it or not, but they've chosen the color to symbolize these 16 days up to December 10th in honor of ending once and for all in every home, in every neighborhood, in every city, in every community, in every nation of the world, ending violence against women. And as we are here, draped physically, energetically, spiritually, in the presence of the divine, what a beautiful way to also extend our commitment to that, extend our support for a campaign that remembers and reminds us that all beings are divine. All beings are sacred. All beings are embodiments of the divine on earth. And to have violence against anyone is wrong. To have violence against the mother goddess, against those who have given us life, is truly sinful. And so, as we are here draped in our orange, Bhuvanaji led a beautiful pledge earlier where we raised our hands together to pledge our commitment to protect and to preserve our sacred environment. And I'd ask everyone to raise their hands with me now to pledge our support, to ensuring, because it's not just about we won't harm women, but it's about ensuring that all of our daughters, our sisters, our mothers, our grandmothers, of every color, of every culture, of every race, of every religion, living in every corner of the world, that they are all safe, that they all have the opportunity to see and live and experience the divine within themselves, and that wherever they live, those with whom they live are able to see and recognize the divine within them. Thank you. Lastly, before our sacred Ganga Aarti, we have actually I'll save that for after your blessings. We have one other special occasion, but I'm going to save that for after your blessings because it's such a wonderful, special blessing to have you with us and to have you address us. So we now have the wonderful blessing to hear the words of our Puja Satya Sai Babaji.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Let's be wait to hear the blessings and message of Bhagavan. I perceive His presence here amongst us. The repeated speaks. Sarvarupadharam Shantam Sarvanamadaram Shivam Satchidanandam Advaitam Satyam Shivam Sundaram means all the names belong to Him. He is the very embodiment of peace. All the forms are His, and He is the very embodiment of auspiciousness. His nature is Sat Chit Ananda, truth, awareness, and bliss. He is verily the embodiment of Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Truth, auspiciousness, and beauty. The embodiments of love, all the devotees, very revered Swami Chidananda Saraswati Ji, Mother Sadhvi Ji, and all these lovely children of the Gurukulam here. It is said, Tatra ko moha kashoka ekatvam anupashyata. For the person who sees oneness of everything and everyone, where is the scope for such a person to have any sorrow or any attachment? For everywhere, such a jnani sees only his own reflections, and therefore there is nobody who is other, because all are his, all are him. The day we develop such a vision of oneness, there is no question of harming, hurting, or hating anyone. For whomsoever we harm, we only harm ourselves. And whomsoever we hurt only ourselves. Therefore, to a person who knows only oneness and no duality, who sees only divine in everything, in everyone, there is no question of any sorrow, any attachment, any harm, any hatred. Just now Sadhvi Ji said about women and how women have to be worshipped, have to be adored, have to be protected. We are in the land of Bharat. And the very Bharat is called Bharata Mata, Mother. The rivers are called mothers. The earth is mother. Everything that sustains us, protects us, provides for us is mother. And one reflection of the mother is in the woman. Therefore our scriptures say, Yatra naryasya pujyate ramante tatra devata. Where we worship women, worship mothers, all the divine beings reside there verily. Today one mother is there, she is flowing right in front of our eyes. And what to talk about that mother who sustains all silently, selflessly, without expecting anything, as it was said just now. Truly, there cannot be a greater place, a greater convergence of faiths, of beliefs, of nationalities, of religions, of people of all creed, caste and colors than we at the banks of Mother Ganges. Because she is mother to all, irrespective of who we are, where we come from, what we do, she blesses all. Therefore, it's a magnetic love of Mother Ganga. She is calling us back again and again to her shores, to her land. And we are very happy to be here in these divine precincts. Parmarth. Name is Parmartha, for the highest good of all. That's exactly what Mother Ganges is doing. She's teaching us to move up from just Swartha, selfishness, to Parartha, welfare of others, to Paramartha, highest welfare of all. And the highest good of all is to realize one's own divinity and realize that divinity all else around us. May this feeling of togetherness, oneness, grow day after day in all our hearts till we realize that we all are just one reflection, one reflected in so many bodies, so many ways. She said this is a prayag of Satya Sai Baba Prayag of Parmarth. It is a prema prayer. It is a merger of love. I am very happy to be a part of this prayer. There is a Deva prayer, there is a Rudra prayer, this is a prema prayer. It is live in this love all the times. Believe in this love which is the most powerful thing on earth. Selfless love. Let us love everyone. Let us serve everyone. Let us redeem ourselves and all else around us through this one force of love, through this one source of love. With these words of benediction, and again conveying our collective gratitude to Mother Ganges for having allowed us to sit on her lap and to witness her serve so selflessly and learn from her. And our gratitude to the ashram here, Swamiji, Sadhviji and all the ashram people who have made our stay so comfortable. It's truly homecoming, it's truly a home. And we are very, very happy and we look forward to coming back again and again and again, many, many more times to be here in this divine ambience. With gratitude and blessings to all.
I love it. I really love it. प्रेम प्रयाग. प्रेम जब अनंत हो गया, रोम रोम संत हो गया. प्रेम जब अनंत हो गया, रोम रोम संत हो गया. देवालय हो गया बदन, देवालय हो गया बदन. हृदय तो महंत हो गया, हृदय तो वसंत हो गया. हृदय तो संत हो गया. प्रेम प्रयाग. प्रेम जब अनंत हो गया, when the love becomes infinite and with infinite. रोम रोम संत हो गया. The every cell of our body becomes love, becomes full of saintly. देवालय हो गया बदन. Our own body becomes the very temple of the Lord, because love is God, God is love. And हृदय तो महंत हो गया. Mahant means it's not that you are sitting on some seat and become Mahant. Mahant is when Aham is Hant. When Aham, the ego, the I, is surrendered to the Supreme I. And that only is possible when love is there. That's why Baba always said love, love and love. Love all. That was the mantra. Love all. And here I can feel it. Nothing but love. Nothing but Baba, who is incarnation of love, truth, and service. When we came together down to the Ganga, we were standing here. I said, wow, energy was so high, so beautiful, so divine. And this energy, to me, is energy of love, energy of Sai, and Sai is energy, and energy is Sai. Let this energy flow through our hearts to serve the world, to see them the same what we see in the temples, in that corner. In every corner, we can see the same divine. That's what Baba always said and is being said even today. I was thinking in the brochure of Buddhanhalli, we can say there is a Sai hour, the Sai happy hour, and Sai happy hour with no hangover, which lasts forever. And whenever people want to feel that Sai happy hour, where there's no pub, no club, but still you can feel high, they can come to Sai Vas to Sai Nivas to feel that on the banks of Ganga. To invite you all for that happy hour. And I'm so glad this Prem Prayag is going to take message and spread the message of love, all and serve all. Maybe two different entities are there, but reality is not two, but 1 plus 1 became 1. And it was 1, it is 1, it will stay 1. And this oneness is needed today all over the world. And that is Puja Baba's message. Welcome home and welcome back. He said, as you said, and there should be more homecomings again and again, not once a year, not twice a year, why not every month? Because Sai Nivas and Sai Vas will be here now very soon, and Ganga ji will be very happy. You know, sometimes people feel happy to come on the banks of Ganga, but sometimes Ganga also becomes happy. And Ganga ji will be very happy. And thank you. I cannot say that. These two words we cannot say how we can say thank you, as you said early in the morning. But I think this is a very divine and very auspicious moment that we all are blessed and we are together. Kumbh Mela, it was great. I saw this, what they have done. Aao Kumbh Chale. Let us go to Kumbh. Puja Baba was talking about 40. Now I think they have become 400 maybe. Yeah. To the Kumbh Mela, maybe more. And great. We all have to bring our sleeping bags and sleep on the banks of Sangam. That will be really a great moment. This will be a Prayagraj and Prem Prayagraj. This will become, and I think the world needs this message. That's why the Kumbh is there. And second, I was listening these beautiful chants. I had the opportunity in Sri Satya Sai Dham Sanjeevani Center in Buddhanhalli. And there also, when these mantras were chanted, I was feeling how these beautiful girls, beautiful Shaktis are blessed by the touch of Baba. Their life has been transformed. The grace they bring with those chants, and again we will have in the Kumbh Mela. Not maybe for 3 days, maybe who knows, we can talk about that. The entire Kumbh Mela, the Kumbh should start with those chants. Everywhere any function takes place, the sign touch has to be there in the Kumbh Mela. Yeah? Sai Shakti. Yes. The Sai touch and Sai chants must be there through this beautiful Veda chanting. And last, our Dimitris. What a blessed soul. I was there in Budanahalli when we were celebrating Puja Baba's 93 birthday celebration. The band, what a quality. Quantity was there, but the quality was there. That was Baba's first thing, that quality, 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 everywhere quality. Quality in life and quality around us. And Dimitris, when he came here, said, wow, now the another school with Rishi Kumars, with playing drums, that you don't have to bring drums from there. When you reach here, the drums will be ready. Where is he? Are you here? Great. Let us give a big round of applause. What a man. It's not easy. He has played all over the world, internationally. The biggest programs on this earth, he has played there. Baba said, you have to come to Budanahalli and teach my children. And that's it. One order, one line, and he left. That's what is needed. And he's now given his entire life for Baba, for this divine touch. And it's not the drums are being played. It's the devotion is being played through those drums. And people are touched. We all were touched there when we saw that. And what a fantastic program. We must have a video and we should show it here in the Ganga Aarti. And we will show in the Kumbh, and I will plan, we'll talk to the administration, that should be streamlined, maybe showed through all the screens in the Kumbh Mela, that everyone can have that darshan of that Baba's divine celebration. We'll arrange something there. We'll try to do that. And very soon, Prem Prayag will also have divine drums, divine chants here, and Dimitris will be here. Teach them. We'll leave him. Okay. That's great. Baba said, we'll leave him behind. Now we are living in the age of cloning. With Baba's touch, definitely this is going to happen. Here, there, everywhere. Now we'll have this divine celebration. Again, thank you. I should not say that. Again, welcome home and welcome back.
Before our sacred Ganga Aarti, we have the launching, the blessing of a very special radio channel that has been put together with such love and such devotion by the Sanatan Vani team. And they just showed me a little while ago, and it's so beautiful. It's a channel that will bring Parmarth into their radio system, that's being listened to by people in more than 90 countries all across the world. And of course, Sanatan means eternal. It's eternal. It's not about a specific religion. It's not about a specific time or place. It's that which is eternal, like Sanatan Dharma. This is the eternal speech, the eternal voice coming through the radio channel. And it's actually on the internet as well, so people from every country in the world will be able to access it. And so I'd love if the Sanatan Vani team could come forward and get blessings from Puja Babaji and Puja Swamiji for the official launching of this channel from Parmarth on the radio.
Realize what you are have the self-realization and then serve-realization. 2. Self-realization and serve-realization.
The sacred message of oneness of the Purusha and Prakriti, Shivoham, has echoed since times unknown and has taken various forms or holy texts to rekindle the innate divine. Arjuna received this message from Lord Krishna through Bhagavad Gita, and in the recent times, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba has propounded the same through the sacred tenets of love all and serve all. Guided by Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, Sanatana Vani is a global internet radio platform to enable spiritual discourse, discussion and development. Life, a Prayer is a program series to spread the same eternal message inherent in the social and spiritual activities of Parmarth Niketan. Satsangs with Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji and Sadhvi Bhagavati Saraswati Ji will be aired on a weekly basis. Other broadcasts shall include information about various initiatives taken up by Parmarth Niketan. Tune in to Sanatana Vani. Mother Ganga, in all her beauty and glory, has been providing in abundance to civilizations which have taken refuge in her lap. Over yugas, she has been a source of man's inspiration to realize the one who has held her in his locks, Shiva, the Adi Yogi. Parmarth Niketan, situated on the banks of Mother Ganga in Rishikesh, stands as a beacon of that continued inspiration of those millions of seekers. His Holiness Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji, spiritual head of Parmarth Niketan, has dedicated his life in the service of God and humanity through various interfaith, spiritual and social initiatives.
Meditating upon him, now see the same divine in all and serve them all as divine.
Let's have
Realize
a very
what
big
you
round
are,
of applause.
have the self-realization
Beautiful promo
and
that
then
they just
serve-realization.
full blessings
2.
for
Self-realization
you all.
and serve-realization.
So that you
The sacred message of oneness of the Purusha and Prakriti, Shivoham, has echoed since times unknown and has taken various forms of holy texts to rekindle the innate divine. Arjuna received this message from Lord Krishna through Bhagavad Gita,
and also
and in the recent times, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba has propounded the same through the sacred tenets of love all and serve all.
sapling of the Rudraksh
Guided by
tree
Bhagavan
and
Sri
still
Satya Sai Baba,
to bless
Sanatana
our
Vani is a
divine
global
teachers.
internet radio
Will be
platform to enable
bringing
spiritual
the
discourse,
sound,
discussion
the sacred
and
sound of the
development.
drums to
Life,
the
a
Prem
Prayer
Prayag
is a
here
program
on the Banks of
series
Ganga.
to spread the same eternal message inherent in the social and spiritual activities of Parmarth Niketan. Satsangs with Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji and Sadhvi Bhagavati Saraswati Ji will be aired on a weekly basis. Other broadcasts shall include information
And
about
of
various
course,
initiatives taken up by
nothing is
Parmarth Niketan.
possible without
Tune in to Sanatana
those
Vani.
who Swamiji is referring to as the divine duo. The divine
Mother Ganga,
dynamic duo.
in all her beauty and glory, has been
Our
providing in
Shri
abundance
Shri
to civilizations which have
a
taken refuge
special
in her lap.
plant for them.
Over
These are the
yugas,
saplings
she
of
has been a
the
source of
Rudraksh
man's
tree,
inspiration
which
to realize the one
symbolizes
who has
life.
held her
Tree
in his
symbolize
locks, Shiva,
Rudraksh is
the
sacred.
Adi Yogi.
So it's giving
Parmarth
of
Niketan,
sacred life
situated
that
on the
will
banks of
grow
Mother Ganga
and
in
give
Rishikesh,
and give
stands as a
and
beacon
give
of that
to all.
continued inspiration of those millions of seekers. His Holiness Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji, spiritual head of Parmarth Niketan, has dedicated his life in the service of God and humanity through various
सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। ॐ जय गंगे माता मैया जय गंगे माता जो नर तुमको जाता जो नर मैया जी को जाता मनवांछित फल पाता। ॐ जय गंगे माता। चंद्र सी ज्योत तुम्हारी जल निर्मल आता
मैया जल निर्मल
आता
शरण पड़े जो तेरे
शरण पड़े जो तेरी सो नर तर जाता। ओम जय गंगे माता। एक ही बार जो तेरी शरणागति आता
मैया शरणागति
आता यम के रास मिटाकर यम के कष्ट मिटाकर परम गति पाता।
ओम जय गंगे
माता। मंगलकारिणी मैया तू है सुखदाता
मैया तू है सुखदाता
तेरी गोद में आकर
तेरी शरण में
आकर मन शांति पाता।
ओम जय गंगे माता।
आरती मात तुम्हारी जो जननित गाता
मैया प्रेम सहित गाता
दास
वही सजने
भक्त वही सजने
मुक्ति
को पाता।
ओम जय गंगे माता।
जय गंगे माता मैया जय गंगे माता
जो नर तुमको
जाता जो नर मैया
जी को जाता
मनवांछित फल पाता।
ओम जय गंगे माता।
जय गंगे
माता
जय गंगे माता। त्वमेव माता
च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्
भवेत्।
ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः
शान्ति
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय
राधा हरि बोल जय राधा हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल
जय राधा हरि बोल
जय जय राधा रमण जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय राधा रमण हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते शांति शांति शांति
सबका स्वामी तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी तेरे चरणों में चारों धाम तेरा मेरा
आवाज नहीं कर दीजिए। Just a reminder as people are making their way back into the ashram that we are starting satsang now in the satsang room in Parmarth Niketan. So please feel free to join us. It's a spiritual question and answer session that we have every evening, and it's open and welcome to all. It's happening in the satsang room inside the ashram.
చేశారా స్లో ఫోకస్ చేశారు
తీసుకెళ్తావా